You're listening to the Trade Show Insights Podcast, Season 18, Episode 11. I'm your host and exhibit marketing strategist, Marlis Arnold, bringing you tools to improve your exhibit results. On today's episode, brought to you by the Exhibit Marketers Cafe, we're talking about why it's so important to have your goals in mind as you do all of your trade show planning. When I ask exhibitors about their goals for a particular show, the most common answer is either brand awareness/visibility or generating leads. Now, while these are valid reasons for exhibiting, they're what I call squishy goals. That's because there's nothing definitive or measurable about them. So how can you prove you're successful if you don't have a way to measure your results? Especially if someone in your company, like sales manager, VP of marketing, or whoever, must be convinced that trade shows are worth the investment. But that's a topic for another episode. Today, I want to help you use your goal as a North Star to guide all your trade show decisions. What your exhibit should look like, what it should or shouldn't include, how to promote it, what to give away, and even how to craft your follow-up strategy. For example, if your goal is to build brand awareness, you'll want to make as big of a splash at the show as possible. That could include big and bold graphics, maybe even an LED wall or a hanging banner, and perhaps a high visibility sponsorship in addition to your booth. Incorporate a clever theme and layer in a bit of gamification to draw people to your booth. Give away fun prizes that reinforce your brand and that attendees will want to keep and use, which provides added visibility after the show. But if your goal is to have a quality one-on-one conversations with a few key high-level prospects, you'll want to create a space for that within your exhibit. Instead of promoting to the masses, zero in on your specific target audience with personalized VIP invitations. Craft an upscale booth experience that inspires feelings of exclusivity and trust, and then present them with thoughtful executive level gifts instead of some run-of-the-mill tchotchkes. And when it comes to a follow-up strategy, that also needs to align with both your goals and the experience in your booth. If you featured a high energy vibe and collected lots of leads, be sure to have some kind of ranking system so you know which ones need more in-depth follow-up within a short time frame. Import everyone into your CRM and then begin a drip campaign to nurture those leads. But if your goal was to only generate leads from an elite group of highly targeted prospects, make sure your follow-up reflects that level of exclusivity. Don't waste any time before taking the conversation to the next level. No matter how you choose to follow up, make sure it reminds attendees of their positive experience in your booth and reinforces why they want to work with you. When you place your goal at the center of your exhibit marketing strategy and know what you want to accomplish, it helps everything else come into focus. If you'd like help coming up with specific ideas for your next trade show, reach out to me. We can set up a brainstorming session to discover the best ways to accomplish your goals. If you enjoyed today's episode and would like more, you can subscribe to the Trade Show Insights podcast and automatically receive future episodes on your chosen device. Simply search for Trade Show Insights in Apple, Spotify, or virtually anywhere else that podcasts are found, then click the subscribe button. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues or embed it on your own blog as long as it's shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the sidebar of the show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes and archives at tradeshowinsights.com. You can also connect with me using the social media links or the contact page on the site. I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us next time for more tools to improve your exhibit results.